Take two. I recorded like 18 minutes with no sound because I forgot to hit the darn button on my microphone. Hi! Welcome to the relaunch of a very old YouTube channel that I started back during the pandemic to read children's books so that parents could have a break while we were all on lockdown. And the relaunch is Heart of an Artist. Why? Because Dawn is an artist. I was doing some warm-up with my watercolors, just did a very atmospheric little seascape. And why Heart of an Artist? Because I am been about 10 months into a journey where last spring I could not get myself healthy and finally went and did 9,000 tests and found out that I have an ascending aortic aneurysm. The good news is we are monitoring it, and surgically or medically there will be no intervention unless it gets to a certain size, and then they've got to go in there and deal with it. The other good news is that it's an ascending one, which means if you know anything about the heart, right? Our fist looks a little bit like a heart. So ascending aortic, it means it's on the aorta as it's coming up out of the top of the heart, which means it's outside the heart. If it was a descending aortic aneurysm, they're trickier because it's happening in the aorta inside of the heart. Right? So if they have to operate, it's much trickier. It's much harder to monitor. Mine is on the good news spectrum of that. But there's a lot I can do myself to manage it, and I have been. I've been losing weight. I am below 200 pounds for the first time in over 8 years. I eat very sensibly now. Let's not talk about diet. I'm handling it. I'm doing it on my own. As much as my cardiologist wanted to push me in the direction of, we have things for that. Sure, I'll lose weight quickly, and then what do I do? If I don't learn how to manage my own diet, sir. But I had already given up coffee. When my health, I couldn't get a handle on it before even I was diagnosed. I had been drinking matcha. I got rid of that thinking it might be, because I've never handled caffeine well. My body doesn't process it out. It just sits there in my body, and yeah, it's bad news. I had cut out sugar. So I had been doing things anyway, and now I'm just doing more things to help manage what's happening. I have been Cali sober since July of 2019. So alcohol, I didn't have to give that up because I already had. And that was because I was getting fatty liver. So, yeah, it was alcohol or my health back in 2019, and I chose my health. I am, by the way, I am 63 plus years old. And I just think that although society may like to tell me that I'm irrelevant now, not irrelevant. I think we really need to lean into our elders have stories and experiences, and they're worth listening to. If for no other reason than, oh, hey, I can relate to that. Oh, wait, that happened to me too. Oh, wait, I'm not alone in that. Yeah. And normalize all of these things that we go through in our lives so that we don't feel like we're suffering alone or gone through something alone or we're weird because that happened to us. We're not weird. We're just human. We're just human, and human things happen to us. It's just, a paragraph in this chapter, a couple of scary chapters, a couple of really dark chapters in what is the total book of our lives. And if we all were talking about those things that aren't so shiny and nice and Instagram worthy, then maybe people wouldn't feel so bad all the time. So yeah, that's why I'm here. I'm here to talk about my health journey. I'm here to talk about my journey as an artist. Other things that I love to do, we put in a 16 by 16 fenced in veggie patch a couple of years ago. And I've put some big raised beds around the outside of the fence, and I'm expanding that. Put in a mini orchard last year. Got a couple of peach trees, pear trees, a mulberry tree. And hopefully in a couple of years, we'll start bearing the fruit of the mini orchard. I have a wild patch of raspberries, black raspberries in the back that I stopped my husband from taking completely down. And now I've cultivated them, and every year they give me twice as many berries as I had the year before. So now he doesn't think there is much of a problem as he used to think they were. They're delicious, and who doesn't like jam? I love cooking. I cook from scratch. I have a freezer full of prepared things. I have a freezer full of meats that I buy when they're ridiculously low priced at the store. 99-cent boneless, skinless chicken breast. I am buying as much of it as I can. I break it down into smaller packages. I vac save, put that in the freezer. Pork butt, pork shoulder for 68 cents a pound. Oh yeah, we're going to put that in the crock pot and make pulled pork, put it in vac saver bags. Around between Christmas and New Year's, one of the local supermarkets had bone-in ribeyes for $6.99 a pound. I got me 10 of those. This is how we can stretch our budget in these scary, inflammatory times. I do a little bit of canning. I do a lot of freezing. If I'm making sauce, I'm making enough for an army. If I'm making chili, I'm making enough for an army. And then I just pop it into quart-sized jars, stick it in the freezer, and then I have fast food on days where we're busy or Dawn just doesn't have the energy to cook. Like I said, I'm in my 60s, so is my husband. Our boys are all out on their own, so it's just him, I, and Finley, whose tail you can see wagging behind me. He's an Australian Labradoodle. He's a very cute, fluffy, modified dog. I recently upgraded my vehicle. I had a 2014 VW Golf TDI. Hi, buddy. And it was just too small for something that I wanted to do. So, and it had low mileage for a 2014 little diesel. Never been in an accident. It's just over 40,000 miles on it. That's like still a brand new car, right? Anyway, I upgraded to a Toyota RAV4 hybrid, and I'm going to be building it out with some storage in the back, 2 nice pull-out drawers so that I can have paint supplies in there. I like to do plein air painting. Plein air just means open in the air, painting outside, what you can see. The other one will have camping supplies because I will be building a sleeping platform that I can put down in there when I put the 60-40 split, put the 60 part down. I'll be able to sleep in there. Finn and I will be going on car camping adventures all through the warm season to go painting in different state parks. I'm in upstate New York, so I've got Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts all at my disposal to go and have camping adventures with the dog who's throwing a ball at my feet, hoping I'm going to toss it in the air for him. We'll do that later. And we put a 14 by 12 foot building in our backyard, which is going to be my new studio, Wren House studio. My son is going to help me build out the interior of my new studio. So I'll be vlogging that. I'll be vlogging my car build plus my car camping adventures. I'll be vlogging my painting adventures. You'll see me gardening. You'll see me cooking. You'll see me doing all the things. I'll be taking you with me. And all along the way, I'll also be sharing my experiences, my stories, Yeah, because why not? Uh, let's see, what else? Also, this is just a down dirty, bare face, no makeup. I won't be editing this. All the ums that I'm doing will be left in because I've been saying for, I don't know, at least 6 months that I was going to relaunch my channel. And I had set myself a deadline of February 1st recently. And here we are, it's February 1st. So nothing has changed. The essay is due tomorrow. Dawn's staying up the night before doing it just like high school. Um, but they'll get better. They'll get better. Look past it. It's never going to be cinematic here on my channel, but it will always be interesting and fun. Hope that didn't do anything horrible on the sound. I guess when I listen back, I'll find out. I'd like to think that I'm going to be here at least weekly, sometimes twice a week, depending on how many exciting things are happening. But yeah, that's where we're headed. Um, I hope that this channel grows. I hope that people are going to think that my microphone fell down. I hope that people are going to find that, yeah, even, good Lord, even a 63 plus year old woman can still entertain you, inform you, and be worthy of your attention and still have some relevance. Still have some relevance because we're all going to be this age someday. And I refuse to go softly into that night. I'm going to live until my living is done. So you're stuck with me. Sorry. All right. So, 12 minutes. That's plenty. It's probably a good thing that I didn't have the sound on for the 20 minutes I rambled before. I will see you again. Again, my name is Dawn. I hope you're going to be part of my new YouTube family here at Heart of an Artist. I hope you'll come on this crazy ride with me. I can't wait to get to know you guys. The people who are going to stick around and relate to me, I can't wait to know you. I can't wait to find more of my tribe, more people like me. I even would like to meet people who aren't like me. Those are also my favorite kind of people. I will see you next time. I am going to go ahead and cut this out. Until then, be happy, be well. Take care of yourselves. Crazy times out there. See you soon.